Welcome out to this week's Connect vlog. So today, or rather this week, I've been thinking about the question, why are the arts so important? To kind of explore this, I want to share a story. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I had the chance to interact with one of the Lost Boys of Sudan. Now, the Lost Boys of Sudan were a massive group of about 40,000 boys who were orphaned and displaced through the civil war in Sudan. And this person that I interacted with had escaped that situation, come to America, and started a charity to help people get out of that situation, to help other Lost Boys, basically. So I was very impacted by just how foreign this horrible situation was from my own experience, and even my own charitable cause, which is the arts. And so I had a chance to meet with him after his presentation, and I asked him, given all of your experience and all the things that you've been through, what do you think about the arts and the arts culture? And I think I remember I might have been a little self-conscious a little bit, and I said, do you think that the arts are trivial or something like that? And he didn't necessarily disagree with me. He said, I like music, I like art just fine, but when you're trying to, flee from a warlord and your life is on the line, there really isn't that much difference between a fine painting by a Renaissance master, I'm paraphrasing, or summarizing, he didn't actually say these exact words, but there isn't that much difference between a Renaissance painting and a piece of garbage on the ground. So in his circumstance, and his perspective, and from the world that he came from, art really wasn't important at all. And I've kind of sat with that for years. Well, 3 or 4 years, I guess those are years. And I guess what I kind of have concluded is a society that supports the arts and that supports creative people in their creative process and that knows how to appreciate art is necessarily a society that is not crippled in tyranny and is not being overrun by evil people. And I think that the arts are so important because it's like an insurance against the collapse of society. And that in fostering the arts, we foster our most holistic or curious creative capabilities. And we create more perspective in the world that checks and balances systems before they collapse. And I think it's kind of the imperative of the day and age in which we live to support the arts. So because we do live in a relatively very free society, and we have the opportunity to keep it that way, and I think it will be through the arts, through cherishing creative people, there goes the bandsaw right at the end here, that we will be able to thrive, not only survive, but kind of thrive as a world. Anyway, hopefully that made some sense. I think I trailed off a little bit there because the bandsaw kind of threw me up. But I think that was mostly what I wanted to say. In any event, I will talk to you next week.